These finely printed BBS tires are only one of the many upgrades in store for this big cat. Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs in Switzerland. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is a 1 to 50 scale Matchbox SS 100 Jaguar. It debuted in the 1 to 75 series and was produced from 1982 to 1986 as number MB047. I got this one in a mail call from friend of the channel Mark Leminen in Finland. It looks about like what you'd expect from a casting this age. There's severely peeling paint and a bent windshield. The front lamps are totally missing. I'll 3D print a new set to go on the grille, as well as some custom BBS spoke wheels and some other important details that Matchbox overlooked. According to my wiki research, the SS100 Jaguar is a British two-seat sports car built between 1936 and 1939 by SS Cars Limited of Coventry, England. The manufacturer's name SS Cars, that was used from 1934, maintained a link to the previous owner, Swallow Sidecar, founded in 1922 by Walmsley and Lyons to build motorcycle sidecars. In March 1945, the SS Cars shareholders agreed to change the name to Jaguar Cars Limited. In common with many products of the 30s, the adoption of an animal name was deemed appropriate, and the model name Jaguar was given to a new SS saloon car in 1935, and then to all new SS models. The 100 part of the name was for the theoretical 100 miles per hour maximum speed of the vehicle. Widely considered to be one of the most aesthetically pleasing sporting cars of the 1930s, the SS100 is also very rare, with only 198 2.5 liter and 116 3.5 liter models made. While most stayed on the home market, 49 of them were exported. Cars in good condition fetch top prices now. A beautifully restored former Pebble Beach concours winning 1937 SS100 Jaguar 3.5 liter Roadster was sold by Gooding & Company at their August 2010 Pebble Beach auction. It went for a noteworthy £666,000. That's more than $1 million US. Well, what's left of the original paint is now stripped away from the main body and the engine cover, and I'm down to bare metal. The first thing that I want to do is remove this round lump on the trunk, which is, I presume, a spare wheel cover. But for all of my Google Images research, I only found one with a cover on the back, and it didn't look like it was from the Jaguar factory. So I'm going to add one of my 3D printed tires back there, which will be more accurate to the original. With my safety goggles on, I can proceed to some bare metal detail using this tightly spun wire attachment on my rotary tool. Cleans up the casting nicely, and I'm keeping an eye out for any other defects, casting lines, flashing, or burrs. I don't find too many, so this step goes quite quickly. It's truly a beauty, isn't it? Coming up on my channel, you're going to see the final Phase 5 of the super huge ginormous build-off. I've got Ken Block's Hoona truck coming up. At the end of the month, the Four Horsemen theme is cyberpunk, followed by a 3D printed BMW race car. The primer goes on nicely from a regular spray can from the home building supply store. Even though this is a Restomod, I am sticking with the original bright red for the Jaguar. I give it a mix up and into the airbrush directly. I'm using my new Gaahleri GHAD 39 with a 0.35mm needle installed. It lays the paint down beautifully well. This is the top coat going on now. You can click on my affiliate link in the video description and use the coupon code Mapleleaf Customs for an extra 10% off when you order an airbrush or any other equipment from Gaahleri. Today's community shoutout goes to the YouTube channel Diecast 164 and more. A variety of makes and models are represented on this channel. I hope you'll check it out for yourself. Here's the set of BBS wheels that I printed up. The rim goes inside the tire, and I also made a couple of combination sets where they're all ready together. I give them all a shot of chrome. The rubber tire, of course, is black. Look at this compared to the original. What an upgrade. Goodbye to those sad old Matchbox tires. Mine will go in on a new brass axle through the original slots. I can just pressure fit these together. It's going to be a roller, but it's not going to be a racer. However, I'm making this to be more of a showpiece than a play toy. Matchbox never did include glass in the original casting, just this very flimsy plastic windshield frame. I've straightened it out and I've chromed it as well. Now I've just got to trace the exact size out on a piece of paper. I'll cut that out. I check it for size. And now I transfer it to a piece of clear plastic. This is the lid from some takeout meal. A little sanding of the edges and the corners and a test fit. It's just right. I'm going to apply it to the inside of the frame using micro crystal clear. This dries clear as well, but I just need to clamp it together during that drying process. I've also printed the missing lamps, again, much more accurate to the original, based on my Google Images research. Couple of rhinestones on the large lamps. I think that'll be another standout feature in this Restomod. Another head-scratching mystery is why Matchbox never included the fold-down cabrio top. There's a recess for it, so why not pop one in there? I'm using a regular paper towel, fold it up to the right length and width. Now I'm going to soak it with some Mod Podge and repeat the folding process. This will dry up hard in a couple of minutes. Check it for size. Just right. About a half hour later I can paint it up, and we are left to wonder why Matchbox didn't do that themselves. The one-piece front grille and windshield unit is pressure fitted back into the engine cover. And that drops down into place just like it did originally. There had been a plastic rivet holding that in place, which I don't have a replacement for, so a little bit of crazy glue holds that. Here's a spare tire matching to the set that's on the car. How much better does that look than the metal blob I ground down? One more touch that I've added myself are these custom license plates and rear lights. CH is a country code. Write in the comments below if you know what country that's for. Now that the black paint is dried up, I can drop the fold-down cabrio top into place. And my SS100 is ready to show off. Let's have a closer look. There are so many features to point out to you. Most striking, I think, are the 3D printed wheels. There's the glass that I've added to what was an empty windshield frame, 3D printed front lamps and rhinestone lights. The recessed cabrio top has real looking folds in it. Rear license plates, tail lights, a much nicer spare tire on display, and a channel logo on the bottom. Well, that was a complete makeover, wasn't it? There it was at the beginning of the week. Looks like it had been chewed by the dog. What a mess. What a beauty. Amazing how attention to a couple of small details can transform a car from being a toy to being a showpiece. I'm very proud of how this one turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I invite you to leave your respectful comments below. Thank you for visiting my channel again today. Drive carefully. It's coffee time.